Hi guys, you're with Mel and you're on the Oh Mel podcast and I'm back. I know it's been a little while, I've had a little break, but in that break I've been on little adventures and I've also had some time to reflect. And as much as I want to steam ahead and share my story, my testimony, and I am going in and I'm going in deep and hard and I'm just pouring out my whole entire existence in front of you all. There is no shame, there is no covering. I'm just saying what happened as it was, and it's a very vulnerable place to be. However, I've realized something at the age of being in my 40s that I didn't get taught when I was younger, and I think I needed to stop and touch on this. And what that is your core values. What are core values? Core values, so the word core means the essential part of a person, and value is the degree of importance of something or an action. So we're looking at what the essential part of you are and the degree of importance that you put on something. The core values of someone will help them achieve purpose. So that's number one. Your core values help you achieve purpose. It's important to know what your core values are, because when core values are provided, it gives a framework for making decisions and improving your self-worth. So if you're struggling with your self-worth and low self-esteem, which I'm guessing you guys have gathered that from myself in listening to the 15, 16, 17 episodes that I've shared so far, you'll realize that I struggle with low self-worth because of early childhood treatment and the foundation of who I was at the beginning of my journey and walk on this earth. So my core values were based in low self-esteem, rejection, abandonment, abuse, negative belief systems. So I really had to sit down and decide I'm going to look at what is my core, what makes me up as a person, and the importance of core values. So the importance of core values, I repeat, is to help you achieve your purpose. And if you're like me, you'll want to be living a purpose-driven life. Secondly, your core values provide a framework for making decisions and improving your self-worth. Thirdly, by clarifying your core values, you can develop a sense of purpose and make choices that are in harmony with your true self. So I'm going to repeat, by clarifying what your core values are. Yep, so people have a think what your core values are. Could be respect, it could be loyalty, it could be spirituality, adventure, fairness, justice. Anyway, have a think what they are. By clarifying your core values, you can develop a sense of purpose and make choices that are in harmony with your true self. So if someone says to me, Mel, do you want to come and go quad biking? I'll be like, okay, I'll go quad biking. Why? Because one of my core values is adventure, and I'm surely going to get adventure from that activity. And secondly, friendship. So I'm going to get one of my core values covered, which is hanging out with a good friend of mine. So have a think what your core values are. Core values are a set of principles. Principles are a set of code of conduct or your law. So core values are a set of principles that can help guide your attitudes, behaviors, and decision throughout life. So once you know what your core values are and what your rules, code of conduct are, it can help you guide your attitude, how you respond, how you act, your behaviors, how you carry yourself, how you decide to apply actions to something throughout your whole entire life. And when you know what value means, you'll know value gives you how to get where you want to get to. So if I know that I want to get somewhere in life, these core values are very important in me achieving it. And I really want you guys to think about what your core values are. It's so important for boundaries. It's so important so you don't get taken advantage of if you're naive, if you're vulnerable, if you've been abused, gone through domestic violence, if you've had things taken off you, if you've been through sexual assault, anything, if you've been in a workplace where they're being mistreated. If you know what your core values are, it really helps you to rise up a standard and allows you to make decisions whether to stay in a situation or not. Because really, your core values aren't what you want other people to uphold. It's your values that you're going to uphold despite circumstances and situations. And as much as I want to go ahead and do the podcast, I'm just going to take a second to share this one with you so you can have a think. And we will be going through core values and my core values after I finish sharing my testimony. I've got so much ideas and I've got so many things I want to do on this podcast and on this platform, and I've even got some guests that want to come on, and I'm looking forward to do this journey and to continue the OMEL podcast, and just to keep sharing, and hopefully it will resonate with people out there, and feel free to share it. And guys, I'm going to speak to you soon, and you're with Mel on the OMEL podcast. I know it's short, it's brief, but it's sweet. God bless you. Thanks for joining me on the OMEL podcast. It's been brilliant being able to share life experience with you. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share to someone that may benefit from this. Take care, and God bless you.